The author of the Epistle of Jude identifies himself in the opening passage as Jude, a servant of Jesus Christ, and a brother of James. According to Richard J. Bauckham, by calling himself brother of James, the author identifies himself as Judas, the brother of Jesus. If this is indeed the same Jude or Judas, then earlier New Testament appearances may include Matthew 13:55, John 14:22, and possibly even Acts 1:13. Norman Hillier notes that Jude claims no apostolic title in his introduction, unlike his contemporaries such as Peter and Paul. Certain authors, such as David A. De Silva, have also suggested that the author of Jude may be the Judas surnamed Barsabbas. However, Caffin notes that this particular theory has been met with little favor. What is clear is that the author of Jude was familiar with both Jewish and Christian literature. Scott McKnight notes that in particular, Jude showcases an especial affinity to 1st Enoch and the Testament of Moses, as well as to other Christian letters, especially to James, Hebrews, 1 John, and ideas and forms found in Paul's letters. One need look no further than the Apostle Paul's own citations of the Cretan philosopher Epimenides and the Sicilian Stoic philosopher Aratus to realize that early Christian writers often had at least a passing familiarity with other literary traditions. However, Jude's citation of 1st Enoch is far more than a passing reference. Regarding the citation of the Book of Enoch, Jude produces two important presuppositions. The first of which is that the author of the citation is none other than Enoch, the seventh from Adam. If the Epistle of Jude were written sometime in the AD 50s, as both Bauckham and McKnight suggest, then it is quite possible that Jude was familiar with the Book of Enoch as it stands today. One possible exception to this could potentially be the section known as the Parables of Enoch, which scholars date anywhere from the late 1st century BC and the destruction of the temple in AD 70. However, the Book of the Watchers, from which Jude cites, is thought to have been much earlier. The second assertion that Jude makes about the Enochian reference is that it is prophecy. The Greek word for prophesied that Jude uses here is propheteu. The Louw-Nida lexicon defines propheteu as to speak under the influence of divine inspiration, with or without reference to future events, to prophesy, to make inspired utterances. Given the composite nature of the Book of Enoch, however, it is quite possible that Jude is only ascribing inspired status as well as true Enochian authorship to this single passage within the BW. Unlike Tertullian, Jude does not appear to be further concerned in arguing for a limited or broad Enochian authorship or inspired status. That question is simply beyond the scope of Jude's work.